Welcome to Chiesa Rupestre Crocifisso, Avicino Carlentini, an abandoned Sicily film by Steph Craig. As I send the drone up, we take a look at Lentini off to the east. It is the largest city in this area. Then we turn around and we take a look at the canyon that separates Lentini from the area which we are standing in now. This area is marked by parallel ridges and canyons, and within the canyons, often built into the porous limestone hills, we can find ancient dwellings, some of which are still occupied and used by local Sicilians. There isn't a lot of information available about this area. I have been curious about it for a long time, and this is not my first attempt to take a look at it, although this time I was better prepared to get at least something because I brought the drone with me in good weather. There's a couple of signs, and if you look on the website, there are some pictures of some of the murals on the walls. Sicily holds a lot of secrets. Lentini and Carlentini are in the eastern portion of Sicily, a little bit south of Catania. It is surrounded by hills and farms and villages, and of course a little further away, the sea. It's not an area popular with tourists or even explored much by the people who live around here. But there's a lot of interesting little pockets, a couple of archaeological zones, most of which are closed all the time, and the church which we are exploring today, or attempting to explore. Unfortunately, we can't go inside. The park is closed, if it even qualifies as a park. I'm not really sure. It may just be a public area. It may not even be public. However, there is no sign saying I cannot fly my drone, so that's how we're going to explore this area today. And it's a good way to see Lentini and Carlentini and this canyon where this interesting archaeological abandonment has been left for me to wonder about. It's interesting to note that a lot of the caves were probably naturally occurring, and the locals simply took advantage of them, expanded upon them, and may have even quarried some of them out, made them bigger, harvested some stone blocks from the area. It's hard to tell from this angle, but it actually looks like there has been fairly recent quarrying activity in this valley. In the upper portion of the hill, there are several cave entrances. I didn't take notice of them until reviewing this video. The building itself appears to have been some form of a cloister or a living area. Chambers, possibly for communal dining, and then there are many smaller chambers, probably for private sleeping quarters. Here we turn around and look in the other direction at Carlentini, which is somewhat separate from Lentini and has two parts. There is Carlentini Nord, which is more attached to Lentini, and Carlentini, it seems to be the older portion of the city that contains most of the archaeological elements. I think that people need to see other places, other lives, and other perspectives, and work on expanding their personal envelopes, and their comfort zones, and understanding of life on Earth and what it is to be human. Someday I will try to get back to this area and explore it a little bit more. Hopefully I can figure out when the archaeological zones are open and enter them and get a good, thorough look around and possibly meet up with some people who can help me get access to some of these more mysterious areas, and we can learn some more about them together. Thank you for watching and have a great day. Ciao.